Hey guys, welcome back to Tying Tuesday. My name is Ben from AvidMax. Today I'm going to be showing you how to tie up the rubber bugger. This has been a fun one for me to tie lately and a fun one to watch around in the water and watch get smoked, so figure I'd show you guys how to tie it up today. Today I'm using a 5262 in size 8, another Tiemco hook. And I'm also using a small pocket eye cone head, that way I can throw some red eyes in there and make it look real cool. So I'm going to start my thread right behind the bead here. Just get it going. Today I'm using 100 denier Nano silk from Semperfli. We're going to wrap this all the way down towards the barb of the hook, and then we're going to tie in our Marabou. So now that I've done that, we'll grab my piece of Marabou. So I'm using Hareline Marabou blood quills in black. I'll wet my fingers down and kind of get this material to stick together and be a little easier to work with. The tail measurement on this is going to be at 1 hook shank, so we'll grab that and then start tying it in. Trim it up there. And as I go back down the hook shank, I'll kind of do my best to clean up some of these fibers. Cool. So now we're going to tie in some UV polar chenille today in black. I'll wrap towards the bead and then back down towards the barb again. Now that I've got that tied in, we're going to use our rubber hackle. So I'm using MFC rubber hackle in yellow and black. It's been a fun one for me to use. They do tie these with a dubbing brush wire, so you will need a pair of snippers that are a little stronger than your regular scissors just to cut the wire. So tie that in right there. Now that we've tied our materials in, we're just going to start wrapping these things. I do my best to try and pull as much back as I can before I start wrapping, so I'll do that. And these rubber legs really like to go everywhere, so do your best to try to not wrap over them as best as you can and just kind of watch what you're doing. Unlike me in that moment. Get one more wrap in here. Now we'll secure that. I do probably 4 or 5 wraps up here just to really make sure that you're securing the material properly. Cool. Now I'm going to use my snippers and snip off this wire and then snip off the pearl chenille. And then today I will be using some Supreme Dub in the Grasshopper color for my dubbing collar, just to give it some distinction from the bead and the body. So we'll take a pinch, spin it up on there. And the dubbing will also help to kind of secure the bead. So if you notice it start to kind of sneak back behind the bead, that's totally fine. We'll just grab some more. Cool. Now we're just going to throw a whip finish on here and we'll put those eyes on. I like to do a couple more wraps when I'm using Nano Silk. I find it just holds the thread a little better. Today I'm using Living Eyes in Fire Color. They're 3 mil to match the pocket eye on the cone head there. And what I will do is I'll use my tweezers. I've got these handy dandy Yokota thin scissors. And we'll grab an eye off of the sheet. Like so. Place it in the hole and just tap it down with the tweezers. Careful when you're doing that not to pop it out. And secure it with some resin. And we'll zap it. Really lights up that dubbing, huh? Just do the same thing on the other side. Secure it with some resin. You can use this fly for bass, trout, anything that will eat a bully bugger will also eat this. So fish it as much as you want and let us know. Send us those pictures with those fish that you're catching. Keep us in the loop. But that's the rubber bugger. And if you've got any questions, comment down below and let us know, and we'll see you in the next video.